So now that everything is solved, you'll probably have a few scenarios relating to the last center. What you'll have is you'll have one center that is misoriented by 180 degrees, or you'll have two centers that are right next to each other, like these two, that are both misoriented by only 90 degrees. If you only have one center that is misoriented by 90 degrees, it could be because of a few reasons. One of those reasons could be because the cube isn't solved. You might have some piece that may look solved, but it isn't. So make sure that the other pieces on the puzzle are actually correctly solved. If you only have one piece that's misoriented by 90 degrees, another reason could be because of the fact that you used a layer by layer method on the top layer. The reason we use a 2-look or 4-look last layer is to ensure that we don't get a center orientation parity, which occurs when you use the basic layer by layer method on the last layer. So now that we know the two scenarios that could happen when it relates to center orientation at the end of the cube, we're going to go ahead and solve them. The first one is where, again, you have two centers that are right next to each other that are misoriented by 90 degrees. Both of these need to be turned 90 degrees. You see that white needs to drop down one, and this yellow needs to kind of move off to the side. So we're going to put one of these on the left and one of these on the top face. I'm going to write the algorithm below, but before I do that, we need to look at the left face. We need to view, let's just use the white as a guideline here. I know that this white right here needs to move downward like that. So again, I'm going to focus on this white and focus on moving it in a downward motion, not an upward or 180 degree motion, but I'm going to focus on this white, moving it downward, because that will match it up with this white down here. So now I'm going to do this algorithm. And again, I needed the white to point downward, so I'm going to point it downward just like that. And I'm going to complete the algorithm. Just like that. The white's now solved, and all I have to do is give this a flick, and everything lines up. And you'll notice that this one solves itself. Now, after doing that, you might get the second scenario, which is where one center is misoriented by 180 degrees, like this one. You'll notice that the green is opposite of green, red's opposite of red, orange is opposite, and yellow is opposite. This one needs to be turned a full 180 degrees. This one is actually really, really simple to solve. All you have to do is do this algorithm. R, U, R prime, U. And you have to do that 5 times. So we did that once, R, U, R prime, U. That's twice, R, U, R prime, U. That's 3 times. That's 4 times. That's 5 times. And now it is correctly oriented. The green, red, yellow, and orange all match up. And now your ultimate cube should be solved. So now that your ultimate cube is solved, you should see that it's not really that difficult to solve. It looks really crazy. There's colors all over the place. Each face has 4 colors, but in reality, the ultimate cube is not that difficult of a puzzle. It's actually easier than the Rubik's King cube. I thought it was going to be harder since it had more diagonals. You know, the Rubik's King only has that one, but this one has 2 separate diagonals. But this cube is actually easier than the Rubik's King. So that's how you solve the ultimate cube. For the algorithms relating to the last layer, I'll post all of those in the underbar or the sidebar over there, depending on where you're watching this video. And I hope that you can now solve your ultimate cube. So I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, feel free to post a comment below. I'll be glad to answer you as soon as I can. And thank you for watching. If you like my material, please go to my channel and check out some of my other videos. You might find some other stuff that you like. Other than that, have a great day.